Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is Ben of That Cologne Guy coming at you with another review. And in this review, I'll be taking a look at 2005 release Joop Jump. Okay, so as some of you know, this is my first impressions week. A friend, a subscriber, sent me a package of decants, and each day I'm reviewing them. So this company's kind of like Tommy Bahama in the sense that it's kind of associated with casual wear, kind of a spring, summer feel to their fragrances. Fresh, a lot of freshies. And they are a German company, so it technically is Joop. So it's J-O-O-P with an exclamation mark. And some people say Joop, and some people say Joop, and watch it be Joop. But I'm pretty sure it's Joop. So you guys can comment down below, let me know if it's different, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Joop. And so this one is Jump. You might have tried Joop Pour Homme. Remember the pink bottle from the 80s? I think it was an 89 or 88 release. That thing lasted forever in a day. In fact, if I ever did a Beast Mode fragrance episode, all-time list, I would include that one as in my top 5, no doubt. Even the reformulated version lasts all day. Okay, for the notes, I would say there are 3 notes that really stand out for me. And number 1 is grapefruit. Top note, grapefruit. Middle note, heliotrope, and that really stands out. And then the base note for me is tonka bean. So those are the big 3 heavy hitters from me with regard to notes. Now, it's funny because I don't even know if this fragrance shares similar notes with the one I'm going to name. But if you're looking for... If you've sampled this and you're looking for something a little bit more mature, but smells similar to it, then I would consider Dunhill Desire Blue. In fact, I had a bottle of that, and when I first sampled this, it smelled like Dunhill Desire Blue. I don't even know if they share similar notes, but I kind of picked up that kind of fresh, powdery quality in both of them. And so I would say if this is a little bit too young for you, then consider Dunhill Desire Blue. I had a full bottle, and I would absolutely consider another one. That was a good one. Yeah, in terms of versatility, I would have to give it a 5, and I would say a 5 because I really don't see this being worn for the above college group. In other words, I see this as like a middle school, high school fragrance, kind of the mid-20s and above. I don't see rocking this particular fragrance. I don't think we're the target audience for this. This is not a good or bad fragrance. What I would say is that it has a pretty specific target audience, and I'm not it. So I would say, it's kind of middle school, high school, maybe college at the most. That's my take on it. I wouldn't necessarily, for that reason, I don't associate it with The Office. I guess maybe you could make an argument for like a summer freshie, for your vacation, something along those lines. Especially, you could probably pick this up for $15 and $20 for a 100 milliliter or 3.4 ounce at TJ Maxx. But so you wouldn't be out a lot. It certainly doesn't smell bad, but I would say versatility for me is pretty much restricted to very, very young and or summertime. So I'm going to give it a 5. In terms of longevity, I didn't get good longevity on this. I would say 2 to 4 hours, and it is now almost 7 o'clock p.m., and I've been wearing this now for about 3 to 4 hours, and I'm still barely picking this up. And I wear, I have moisturizer on, and then I put the fragrance on top of it, so I usually get another hour or 2 out of that, and even now, I don't pick it up. So I would say a 4 on longevity. Same thing happened to me yesterday. Within a couple of hours, it was gone for me, and I put on a fair amount. Projection would be unfortunately even worse. For projection, I would say the scent cloud, you're looking at about 2 hours, and then it goes directly to the skin. And even 2 hours is generous. Some people said in Fragrantica that lasted 15 minutes for them, and I would say that I would give it a solid 2 hours, but no more. and then it goes to the skin, and then by the 4th hour, it's just gone. So projection would be a 2 for me. Now, in terms of originality, I would say a 4 out of 10. This, as I said, this does not smell bad, but a week, 2-3 weeks after today, if you ask me to recall certain things, I don't know that I could. It is a freshie. It smells like detergent, deodorant. It's pleasing. It's certainly not off-putting, but it's by no means original. It's a very, very safe release, to say the least. So in terms of my overall rating, I would give this a 4. I mentioned earlier that it is a freshie. It has a very middle school, high school kind of vibe to it, and it is what it is. It's not the most original. It is a safe release for a youthful audience. So take it for what it is. Would I buy a bottle? No, I would not buy a bottle. I'm not the target audience. And the big question is if I were to encapsulate this in a word or an expression, I would say, for me, I would encapsulate this fragrance is, I'm going to use an expression this time, not a word, and that is middle school dance. When I think of this fragrance, I think of my middle school years, the school dance where you walk up to a girl and ask her to dance, and this smells very much along the lines of those years. Alright guys, there you go. There you have it. Another one by the boards. This is Joop Jump. And I've got one more day left in my first impressions videos. Really have enjoyed them. Even if some of them I will buy in the future, some of them I won't, but I've enjoyed wearing each and every one of them and reviewing them for you. So I look forward to my last one tomorrow, and then I'll be going back to my collection. Take care of yourself. Let me know if you have any comments or suggestions for the channel, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And always remember, fragrance marks the celebration of today. You will take note that, of course, I'm down here recording today, and I'm in my daughter's play area, so you'll see that I have the gnomes. The gnomes are back, so I know you're excited about that.